That out.
Wait, there's a will is a way. Oh, we're doing a video now?
Yes, we're doing the video now.
Oh.
And totally didn't do this already and have the camera fuck up. But anyway, what's going on, everybody? Brooklyn Boys here, and we're here today with a very important video. And I want to start off by saying not to worry. I'm sure you're worrying. You see the video, you see the word retirement. We know. We're going to ask that you hear us out.
Yes.
Because there's a saying, all endings are new beginnings. Now, as you all know, we've already established, Mike and I, well, Mike's back.
Yes.
We did that in the last video, and we talked about working on ideas and getting back into content, because we've wanted to do that for a while. And let's be fair here. Since 2015-ish, maybe 16, let me say 2016.
Yeah.
Since around 2016, unfortunately, that's when things started to
Dwindle.
a little bit. You know, I stopped doing my comic reviews after 500. 100% regretting that. 110% regretting that. Wishing that I didn't do it. But hey, we're here today. And that's the important thing. And then Brooklyn Boys also started. We stopped. People stopped hanging out. We stopped doing videos. It all ended. You all know, because most of you who are watching this video, unless you're brand new to the channel, which I apologize if this is your first video, you have a whole backlog's worth of videos to watch. But if you've been with us for a while, you know what we've been through. You've all been there, been with us in one community or another.
Right.
So, let's rewind a little bit. As you all know, Mike and I are working on ideas, because we are working on content. Mike was working on his channel. I'm working on bringing the comic media stuff back on my channel. But then here we are on Brooklyn Boys. And the thing that always made Brooklyn Boys special is exactly what the channel description says. Two brothers and their friends doing a wide variety of videos. Now, what happens when that wide variety of friends is not around anymore? For one reason or another, whether they've moved away, whether they're busy. And then, for those of you that know Brooklyn Boys, you know there's three of us. We're like the Shield. It's Mike, myself, and Kevin.
Also known as Shadow Wolf 000.
Right. And at this time, Kevin is very, very busy. We talked about this in the last video, and he hasn't even been doing stuff on his channel at this time. For now. Hopefully he'll come back at some point and nobody pester him about coming back on his channel or about this video. Because honest to God, this has nothing to do with, the decision we made here has nothing to do with Kevin directly. And you'll understand when we get towards the end that this is not an ending anyway, really. But Mike and I have been working on a lot of really great ideas.
Yes, we have.
And when it comes to this channel, as I said, it's more than just Michael and I. It's more than both of us. It's always been. It's more than both of us. It's more than anyone who's been with us in front of the camera. It's about all of you on the other side of the camera, on the other side of the videos. It's about us. It's about all of it. It's about our community. And it's a very important community, in my opinion.
Of course it is.
And this channel has been around since 2007. We've been here since damn near the beginning of YouTube, or maybe towards the end of the first gen YouTube going into the second.
More or less for that.
Yeah. More or less. So we've been here for a very long time. And this channel is a wonderful time capsule of 2007 all the way through till 2016. Of memories, gaming, parties, get-togethers, celebrations, you name it. It is a wonderful 10-ish years captured for myself, Michael, and all of our friends. And we'll never forget that. It was memorable, it was wonderful, and it's something that if somebody was to start from the very start of this, from the very first video of this channel, and slowly work their way to the end, to this video, you will see 10 years worth of fun, laughing, wonderful memory content.
And we're getting hit over the head and losing Lord knows how many brain cells I've lost for that. For, you know, for good reasons and for entertainment-wise reasons.
And now, as you all know, moving forward, though, Mike and I want to start doing stuff. And in talking about the content, we started talking about where we wanted to put the content. And this kind of comes back to me now. As you all know, I have Dark Avenger Media, which was formerly Dark Avenger C86. It was my only solo channel. It was where I did all my comic book stuff, reviews, interviews, discussions, what have you. after Michael left, I made a second channel that I called Dark Avenger Entertainment. That was where I was going to be doing all of the stuff I used to do on Brooklyn Boys solo on there, plus vlogging and other things. Anything that wasn't comic book media related, I was going to do on Dark Avenger Entertainment. So skits, my own version of vlogging. I debated back and forth about unboxings. I think unboxings work great on media because that's where they've always been.
Right.
At the end of the day, haul videos too. But like other things that we would do on Brooklyn Boys would end up on Dark Avenger Entertainment. And then this year, when I made my podcast, which is the one Michael heard, yes, I mentioned about bringing in Dark Avenger Gaming, which was going to be my version of doing walkthroughs and Let's Plays, kind of like the way we did BBZ13 Gaming before YouTube deleted that channel because we didn't sign that stupid COPA thing because we didn't know we had to, so they erased everything. But again, everything happens for a reason. We now have capture cards, and we can do a lot better than recording off of a camera anyway. We don't have to worry about recording with a camera. We actually have something that will capture it directly off the TV. Like
instead of the camera to TV, there's a program where
Put
it can
right on.
Be like crisp, clear,
and we have a better microphone.
Quality.
And a better microphone. So you'll be able to hear us clearer also. But anyway, so I made that. And then of course you all know I'm streaming on Twitch as Chaotic Blaze 86. It used to be Chaotic Falcon. I changed it to Chaotic Blaze because Blaze is my persona. I did come out as a furry several years ago, and I'm very well known in multiple furry communities now as Blaze.
Yeah, your persona character is really amazing.
Yeah, Blaze is also the mascot on Dark Avenger Media.
Mm-hmm.
So now Michael's back. So originally I was getting used to doing things by myself for the first time ever because it was always Michael and I from the beginning all the way through till that point. And now I've got to re-change my way again because now Michael's back and Mike wants to do all the stuff we used to do. So I went from learning to do things by myself to now I've got my brother back. So I've got to re-switch, I've got to change up my brain again back to the way things were before. So while we were doing all that, while we were talking about all the really awesome stuff we wanted to bring back that we talked to all of you about in the last episode, because we don't have the friends, we've decided to do a little bit of a change-up.
Yep.
When it comes to Dark Avenger Media, everything is usual. Comic review. Mike has a series I pitched to him that he's going to do. Haul videos, and we actually did talk about the idea I had. I told Michael the idea I had about going to an actual comic shop. That might be coming in the beginning of 2026. we got to do a little bit of testing, a little trial and error, see if it'll work out first.
I mean, it's almost the new year, so it's pretty soon coming upon us for that time.
And then, on top of all that, now Dark Avenger Live is going to be put on a pause. Because, number one, StreamYard is absolutely insane with their prices. But also, if we do record, I probably will live stream it on Twitch and then post it on YouTube. I'm sorry, it was just easier doing it that way anyway. So we'll probably go back to doing Dark Avenger live on Twitch and then post the recording on YouTube. So again, if you're not following Chaotic Blaze 86 on Twitch, you might want to in case in the future I decide to bring back Dark Avenger Live, which I'm not doing right now anyway. And maybe I'll find a way to put it on YouTube. Maybe I'll be able to stream it on YouTube some way. For right now, Dark Avenger Live, we're not even talking about it. We're not even thinking about it. It's the future. But here we go with the changes. Mike and I have a lot of really great ideas for skits and shorts and vlogging and all this other stuff. Maybe some boxes we've talked about.
Right.
That we've decided to move to Dark Avenger Entertainment. So what we're going to be doing is taking all the stuff that all of you who've watched this channel over the years loved, and because it's just Michael and I now, we are going to be moving it over to Dark Avenger Entertainment. And if you enjoyed BBZ13 Gaming in the past, you are going to love the plans we have for Dark Avenger Gaming. Because Dark Avenger Gaming is where we're going to be doing all of our Let's Plays and walkthroughs.
Including that we recently got the new console that came out, which is the Switch 2.
So we will be doing Switch 2 content as well. So if you enjoyed watching Mike do Let's Plays and me do Let's Plays and us doing Let's Plays together for those two-player video games that we had, good news, Dark Avenger Gaming is the new version of BBZ13 Gaming. And Dark Avenger Entertainment is going to be where we go moving forward because we are retiring BrooklynBoyz13's channel. Now, what does that mean? It means that this chapter in our life This wonderful time capsule is now closing. And the new chapter, which will be Dark Avenger, the Dark Avenger brand, the whole brand,
yeah,
which will be the Dark Avenger brand, which was originally my other chapter, but now is going to be our full new chapter for both of us. That will be beginning. And what that's going to be is going to be this year until we retire completely from doing
until
content.
the end of time.
Until the end of time, or until the kids decide to take over, if they decide to take over.
Yeah.
If not, till the end of time. However, I don't want all of you to think this is the end for Brooklyn Boys, because I'm sure Kevin eventually will have some free time.
Oh, yes.
Maybe some of our friends will have some free time.
Because, you know, we grow up and, you know, there are things in life that we have to do and we have obligations and stuff like that, and that's totally understandable.
So maybe there'll be some times where everybody's together. That's when you'll see a video on Brooklyn Boys 13 again. So while we're saying that the channel is retired, it just means it's retired from the week-to-week basis. Videos will pop up in the future from time to time, I'm sure. It just won't be weekly anymore. For the weekly content, and the link will be in the description below, Dark Avenger Entertainment, Dark Avenger Gaming, if you like comic books, Dark Avenger Media.
Yes.
That is where we will be moving and staying for the rest of time.
Yes.
Now, Dark Avenger Media is a newer channel. I did create it a while ago. However, I never really worked heavily on it. So it is a new channel. It is starting from scratch. And we know a lot of you have either moved on, or a lot of you might not want to move over to the new channel. And that's understandable. So we will be starting literally from ground zero, like when we first started Brooklyn Boys 13. But I encourage you, if you enjoyed the stuff you saw here, if you enjoyed the gaming that we've done in the past on here and on other channels that unfortunately don't exist anymore, come check out the Dark Avenger brand, because that is where we are going to be moving.
Yep.
That is where all of our weekly new content will be posting and going. And I do have a Discord, and it will be also on X, if that's what you want to call it, Blue Sky. We will be advertising it. Michael will be probably doing a lot of the advertising for me. But we will be posting everywhere. It is our new chapter, and that was the decision we decided to come to, especially after being away for so long.
Yes.
It just made better sense.
A lot of sense.
Yeah. So, with that being said, this is a new chapter. It's not the end. It's just a new beginning.
Yep. And just for this channel, it'll be also memorabilia for us to look back on. You know, just to it's like family videos. You know, you look back on things and then you see all the stuff that you know, used to do, and then, you know, it could be a new idea that could also pop in our minds, like saying, we have fun doing this, let's do it this way.
And we have a lot of really cool new equipment. Michael's getting a lot of his equipment back. I'm getting a lot. I've had a lot of equipment, which I've shown off in previous videos. So we are definitely ready. And then once the house gets fixed completely, Mike's going to have his own office. Yep. I'm going to have my own office. And we'll both be working in each other's office. So we're going to have even more stuff and the ability to do a lot more.
Yeah, and more equipment that I need to get back.
And you never know.
Channel,
We might do something crazy. We might go travel around a bit. Different
we're
states, different
crazy
places.
to know of things that come up in my mind, like saying, let's do it, and then we just set to do it.
Well, we're a lot older now also, so there's a lot more we can do.
Yeah.
There's a lot more we can do and we will do.
Especially in New York State, there's places we could go.
So,
you know.
In closing,
yes,
thank you all for being here, and I hope, or we hope,
yes,
to see you all in the next and final chapter in our content creating careers over on the Dark Avenger brand.
Yes.
May the memory of Brooklyn Boys 13 always be here, and it always will be here. And we will definitely carry it on Dark Avenger Entertainment and gaming and media. And we're still going to be learning as we move forward. There's going to be a lot of trial and error before we get everything straight.
Well,
and we're not going to be posting right away. Don't think, and it's all starting, by the way, in September.
Yes.
But don't think, September comes and we're going to have a million videos popping up. No. It's going to start little bits at a time. And there's going to be a lot of trial and error until we get things straight. But I'm guessing within the next 2 years, we'll have a nice, solid
like a nice
schedule
and a flow.
A nice, solid schedule.
Yeah.
So look forward to a lot. We look forward to a lot. Thank you all for being here, and we hope to see you there. And as a matter of fact, that's where I'm going. Yep. I'm going to go get ready over there because we only got a couple of weeks until September. God dang it. I'm going to get ready for it.
And the boys are back. And I'm going to put my head back down.
Lazy bastard.
Yes.